It has a long way to go, but a push to abolish the death penalty in Colorado has taken a small step forward late tonight. Under a bill introduced today at the state capitol, money used to prosecute those death penalty cases would instead go towards solving cold cases. Its sponsors say the measure could save Colorado $2 million a year and local jurisdictions another $2.5 million. Part of that money would then be used to create a cold case unit at the Colorado Bureau of Investigation to help find answers for the families of more than 1,400 murder victims whose killers still walk free. 9 News reporter Anastasia Bolton joins us from the state capitol. Anastasia, the measure just passed out of the House Judiciary Committee after several hours of emotional testimony.
Adele, it goes to the Appropriations Committee next, but its future is uncertain because 2 years ago, similar legislation passed out of committee, but failed in the House just by a few votes. These are the victims who are yet to see justice. There are 1,400 of them in Colorado. These are their loved ones who are still seeking closure.
My sister, Galen Dixon, was murdered 27 years ago.
Lori Wiedemann wants Colorado's death penalty abolished, so the money spent on prosecution and appeals could go towards solving her sister's murder.
I never thought about being against the death penalty, but when our money is being wasted on the death penalty, which is not being used, one person committed to death in 40 years, it's not working.
For Rhonda Fields, the system worked. Last year, Somaria Owens, the killer of her son and his fiancé, was sentenced to death. She supports the death penalty.
I think that our state is big enough to have a solution for both. It doesn't need to be pitting families against families.
In this debate are also prosecutors and attorneys. Doug Wilson is a Colorado public defender.
Why does the state get to have the right to select who they kill and when they want to kill that person, as opposed to sentencing someone to life? They will die there. It's substantially cheaper, and it's certainly a very harsh punishment.
Don Quick is the DA for Adams and Broomfield counties.
Yes, the way this death penalty used in Colorado is used appropriate. The question for the citizens are, should we have a death penalty or not? They're the ones to answer that question.
These are the victims and their families who are still seeking justice. Their quest is likely to be long and difficult, regardless if the state does away with the death penalty or not. In Colorado, there are currently 2 people on death row. Adele?
All right. Anastasia Bolton at the Capitol. Thank you.